The parents of a teenager who died after being prescribed anti-psychotic drugs have called for a new inquest into his death. An independent review published today found Oliver McGowan's death at Southmead Hospital was potentially avoidable. The boss of Southmead Hospital says her staff did their very best in managing Oliver's complex needs. Now, I should just tell you, Matthew Hill's report does include images of Oliver when he was very unwell.
Oliver McGowan performed at the highest sporting level despite living with mild autism and epilepsy. When he was 15, his parents discovered he was highly allergic to a drug used to sedate him. In October 2016, Oliver was taken to Southmead A&E when he had another seizure. His parents agreed for him to be sedated for a scan. Despite warnings in his medical notes of his reaction to the drug, it was still given, and he died of a rare side effect.
Oliver died as a result of ignorance and arrogance of doctors who were treating him. Doctors who absolutely refused to listen to Oliver's direct instructions and to us.
The coroner concluded olanzapine was properly prescribed and no lessons could be learned. But an independent review says if Oliver had been assessed correctly on admission to hospital and staff had read his hospital passport, he may never have needed to have been sedated in the first place. Another review out today makes national recommendations on how the NHS should investigate the deaths of people like Oliver with learning disabilities. It says the local clinical commissioning group carrying out what's known as a leader review can come to a different conclusion to the coroner if it's backed by evidence.
So Oliver's initial leader investigation around about 18 months ago had concluded that yes, indeed, Oliver's death was avoidable. The local clinical commissioning group, the CCG, then removed that vital box.
In a statement, Southmead say they will act on today's report. They say at the time their staff weighed up all the risks and sought to give the best possible treatment, but sadly Oliver died, and they say they are very sorry.
It's estimated around 1,200 people with learning disabilities are dying each year due to inequality of health and social care they face. Today's report will mean their deaths are examined more thoroughly and with greater scrutiny. Meanwhile, a police investigation continues into Oliver's death. Matthew Hill, BBC Points West.